Yeah, so I am endorsed by ESP Guitars. I play this ESP custom MKH-7. I have an LTD MKH-7 signature that is modeled after this guitar, because this is my custom, and then my signature is the one that you could go and find at Guitar Center or order from ESP. It's basically the same guitar. This just has an ESP logo on it, and it's 1 inch longer than the one that you're going to find that's the MKH-7 LTD. Really, that signature model came about because they offered me a custom, and I was like, of course, I want you guys to build me a sweet guitar built to my specifications. And then they were like, how about we turn that guitar into a signature, and how am I going to say no to a signature guitar? So, that was pretty much easy, how easy that went. And it's really cool. I mean, I have a signature guitar, but another thing about it is the signature guitar, the MKH-7 that's out right now, has my autograph on the inlays, but there will be another remodeled version of my signature that'll come out pretty soon that's going to actually be the same length as this, which is 26.5 scale length, and the one that is out with my signature on it is a 25.5. So if you happen to find an MKH-7 and it doesn't have the signature on it, the only difference is going to be it's going to be an inch bigger. And that's just kind of more, I like the extra, space to move my left hand around more, and it holds a low tuning better. But not to say that the 25.5 doesn't hold a low tuning better. It totally rules, and I love that guitar. But I just am a nerd, and I like little tiny things to my specs. But not everybody likes a longer scale. But yeah, keep an eye out for the MKH-7 LTD, and keep an eye out for the 26.5 inch MKH-7 LTD. The tuning that I keep this guitar in is always drop A, but it just basically means that there's a standard E and then there's a low A. So it's just kind of opens you up more to be just in your typical standard E tuning, and then you've got that low bottom that just kind of brutalizes shit. I built the guitar to my specs, and to my without me knowing, I got my custom, and they were like, yeah, we built you this baritone. And I was like, well, I wanted it to be semi-baritone, which is 26.5 inch scale, and they gave me a 27. Didn't bother me that much. I was just like, you know what? I appreciate a custom guitar. The only thing that's different is it's a ½ inch bigger, and the only thing that's changed is that they surprised me and gave me a 26.5 inch about a year later, and it was like, we know we kind of screwed up on your first custom, so here's another one. So I have two of these. One is a 27 inch and one is a 26.5 inch, and then I also have the LTD, which is a 25.5 inch. So I have every scale length of this guitar, and that's all that's really changed. It's a mahogany body with a maple neck and a flame maple top. It has a bone nut in it, so there's actual, bone. It's real bone. The finish is matte black. I have a gloss black binding on my custom, but my signature doesn't have the gloss black binding, so maybe one day I will have, if you really want this gloss black binding, hit up ESP and be like, I want Mark's guitar with a gloss black binding, and they probably could work that out. Nicks and scratches. No, I still have the sticker on the back plate, which is crazy. Real nicks and scratches. There's a couple of them on my other one, on my baritone. There's like a big chunk that came out right here, but I think it just kind of, I don't know where it came from. I think it just came from an accident on stage, or possibly a guitar tech that dropped it. There's a little bit of super glue right here that got left on there, and then somehow my sweat is acidic and I've kind of burned through a little bit of the neck, but it's also because I play it a lot. But no, other than that, everything is in a pretty nice condition on it, surprisingly. Yeah, I mean, all my other guitars are just beat to shit, and I've had this guitar for like 3 years and it's lasted. What I normally warm up with is stuff that's mindless, like things that I can like have a conversation and like talk and just be playing something, like this little lick. I always do that. I have no idea what it is. It's just something I always play. And then Mr. Scary by Dokken. because it's kind of like you could start it slow and then speed it up and go through that, and I don't know, just typical licks. Just regular stuff, anything really, anything to get me, just anything that when there's a guitar in my hand and I'm playing, I'm probably just warming up. Usually, if you start playing guitar, you have like a passion for that guitar. I don't really know too many people that start playing guitar and only play guitar for like an hour a day. Like if you pick up a guitar and you're like, oh, I'm going to learn how to play guitar, you're usually playing guitar a lot, and that's at least what I did. And what I found out to be really good for my ear and good for just all around learning how to play songs is you're going to sit in front of TV anyway. Sit in front of your TV, watch TV, and try and play whatever you hear on the television, and like learn to find out where the notes are. And if you hear a little jingle, then learn how to play that jingle. Learn your favorite TV shows' theme songs, because you're going to hear them all the time, and it gives you something to play with when you're not jamming out to whatever you're listening to in your room, because that kind of can get discouraging if you can't figure out your favorite Metallica song right away or your favorite Pantera song right away, because you want to, but when it's a stupid TV jingle, you don't give a shit. Just fucking have fun with it.